How to use hairspray the right way. That's what I'm talking about in today's video. And right off the bat, special announcement that the original locked hairspray, right here, the original with the white cap, is back in stock now after almost 1.5 to 2 years because of manufacturing issues, parts issues, all sorts of stuff. I was finally able to have this remanufactured. And now it's literally back in stock as we speak at shop.TheSalonGuy.com. This is the, I'll spray it right here, hold on a second, it's closed, there we go. The powder spray, right? The workable, pliable powder spray, it's back in stock. An extremely matte finish, a very light, barely medium hold. It comes on its own or with the TikToker hairstyle kit, but it's back in stock right now. Use code YouTube20 for 20% off. So for all of you who, and I apologize, it's so difficult with aerosol hairsprays sometimes with manufacturing. I've had to change the formula and the product numerous times to finally be able to get it back to this, the original, and here it is. So, how to use hairspray properly. So hairspray, and I tend to use aerosols. I'm not really a liquid person. I tend to use aerosols. That's why I have this. And there's a few different ways you can use hairspray. Now, the closer you go, let's just go a little bit closer into here. The closer you go to the hair itself, when you spray it, that's when it's going to be a little more of a damp type feel, and that's when it's gonna, affect the hair a little bit more, and it's more of a, think of it as like a more direct hit this way, okay? So if you spray it up close, it's gonna feel a bit more, you're gonna feel a bit more of the product. In some hairsprays, it's gonna feel like very watery right up front. Another way to do it is, like on the directions, I always say hold it back at least 10 inches to a foot and just spray it. Okay, so let's even go back further. So I'm literally here when I spray this. This is quite a bit of distance. I like the hairspray to fall and settle onto the hair. And if I want to really target a certain area or pinpoint a certain area, I'll just cover the face like this, and I'll literally just do a spray back and forth like this. All right, it's almost like spray paint. You're spraying the hair and you're letting it mist onto the hair. Now, once again, this particular spray, consider this a kind of a dry shampoo with hold. That's the kind of feel it is, which really is incredible. So it's also paraben free and it has UV protection. So actually if you're going out in the sun, it's gonna help prevent any added damage to your hair from the sun, which is really, really cool. So for these types of scenarios, what I like to do is I like to set the hair in place, and then I'll go in and I'll spray it once the hair is in place. And as you can see, I'm kind of holding it back a little bit. If you go up close, you're gonna get more of a direct hit on, and it will end up being a little more of a initial damp feel because it's so close. It'll take the product a little bit longer to kind of dry. However, if you go from a misting perspective right into here, by the time the product hits the hair, the water from it has pretty much evaporated already, and it's gonna land a little softer, and you're gonna get better texture, all right? And then what you can do, what's cool about this is because of the texture of it, right, it's not really a super strong hold, you're able to get really, really good workability, and you're able to really go in there and piece it out and style it with no issues. So, I mean, that's really what it comes down to with hairspray. It's designed to be used as a finishing product. You set it and forget it, and that's really what hairspray is all about, to be honest with you. Doesn't matter if you are, the hair is a lot longer, if it's short like this. I tend to always kind of hold it back a bit like this, spray it, and let it settle on the hair. One thing I don't suggest doing is wrapping a brush around your hair, hitting it with hairspray, and then hitting it with a blow dryer, or just singeing your hair. You're literally melting the product into your hair. I don't ever do that. I only suggest using hairspray. Once it's done, what you could do sometimes, which I've seen is a little bit of a trick, if you're looking to get a lot of volume, you can blow dry the hair up and spray it at the same time. So it's kind of, the heat is blowing the spray into it in a very, a softer way or gentler way, instead of holding a blow dryer with the brush right on it and singeing it, you could spray the hairspray with the blow dryer at the same time, just from a distance with the spray. But other than that, yeah, shop.thesalonguy.com, use code YouTube20, YouTube20, and the original OG, the OG Locked, is back in stock. It's being sold right now, and we're good to go. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.